Hi, this is Maggie. Today I'm doing the chart of Kesha. She was requested by Darko Devicelli, or Devicelli. Yes, so Kesha was born March 1st, 1987. She's a very great artist from Van Nuys, California. So she's very, very much a Pisces. She's pretty much all Pisces, a lot of fire. But she has Sun and Moon, both in Pisces. And she has a Sagittarius ascendant. So she's got some fire going on in her ascendant. Very blunt, sort of in your face. She has first house Saturn. That could be difficulty, hardship, separation. First house Uranus is very strange, unusual, unique, different. Radical, wanting to be liberated, and it's the ruler of Aquarius, so unpredictable, very unpredictable. Her second house is Capricorn. It has Neptune, that's the ruler of Pisces, that's her music, her writing, her singing, songwriting, artistry. She also has Venus, the ruler of Taurus, in its home sign, Taurus, and that rules her voice, her beautiful voice. My favorite song is Praying. I love that song. And Neptune could be spirituality as well, but that's how she made money through her artistry. Her third house, the house of communication, is in Pisces. It's in the sign Pisces. That's also in an intercepted house of Aquarius as well. So that put her on the airwaves. She got a contract early on. I think Mercury, Sun, Mercury so close in conjunction in Pisces. Yeah, the songs just come pouring out of her. And so she communicates through her music and all over the media, and has this beautiful trine that just means they're in the same element to Pluto. Pluto and Scorpio in the 12th house of Pisces. So really strong water theme in her chart. Pluto and Scorpio is the sort of like the content of her lyrics, just about TikTok and just, sex, drugs, and alcohol. But it's also, so it's Scorpionic in nature, her music. And it's joint asset, so that actually caused her a lot of trouble. It was also sexual abuse, and by her producer, that is I'm going to jump to her square, it's an opposition rather, it's a glaring Mars opposed Pluto, very, very hard aspect. Fifth house of creativity, it's in Taurus. Creativity, self-expression, and money, assets. So she had a lawsuit against her producer for drugging her and, sexually abusing her for 10 years or so. But because it was an arm of Sony, they dropped it. But so it was secret. Pisces is the house of secrets. But because she has the North Node in Aries, she was trying to overcome the passivity of Pisces and be a fighter, fight for individuation under his control, because Pluto has powerful control. He took total control of herself, and because everything is below the horizon in this chart, the only thing she has up above the horizon, in the upper hemisphere, is Pluto, and that's in Scorpio. So that makes her a very interior person, artist, especially with Neptune and the Moon and Jupiter and the North Node. And her 4 planets in Pisces, when I saw that, I just went, wow, I really am interested in doing her chart. She fought. She fought in the lawsuit. Unfortunately, she didn't win, but she had every woman artist standing on stage with her at the Grammys or Emmys singing that song, Praying. And it was all about this lawsuit. This producer abuser that held her hostage and all these years. And she finally broke free, and the breaking free would probably be her North Node in Aries, fighting to individuate. Yeah, so Mars, she has, well, I just talked about Mars, I talked about the opposition, but she does have Mars in Taurus, so that's financial. It helped her financial self-expression, certainly, and she made money through her music, because there's a trine. She has some Earth going on. There's a trine. Mars is trine Neptune. So that's her singing, her artistry. Neptune is art, spirituality, inspiration. She totally inspired writing all these songs. And trining Mars, she was able, they're both earth signs, so she's able to put it into form and make money from doing it. Although she didn't grow up with money. Growing up with Saturn sitting on your ascendant, that can be hard and difficult. And Uranus can be very unpredictable. I don't know, she moved around a lot. But so, when you first meet her, something, she's just kind of quirky, unusual, strange person. Kind of like an Aquarian, they're just liberated and kind of do their own thing. So I just wanted to touch on two very difficult aspects that she has. Well, Venus is square Mars, and she has two quincunxes, or inconjuncts, as they call them. One is between Mars and Saturn. Mars conjunct Saturn. Again, that's her self-expression and just having the power and authority over it. Just that made life tough for her. And the other one was with Pluto. Pluto was conjunct her moon, and that one really, really hurt her. It really transformed her whole life, turned her whole life around, and that was over the lawsuit I was just talking about. So that was very difficult for her, but she came out on the other side eventually with, I'm sure, a lot of support. But that song, Praying, that's her Neptune. That's her Neptune. And Venus singing that with power. And Venus rules the throat, her beautiful voice. So anyway, I'm just going to break down her elements. So everything below, I don't know if I already said this, but everything below the horizon gives a more interior life, which she puts into her art. And the only thing above the horizon is Pluto, but it's in the 12th house. So it would give her a certain passivity, but Piscean, but she is a fighter. She's got that fire. She's got the Sag and Aries fire. North Node in Aries, Saturn, Uranus, and Ascendant. She hits you with that. You're just a very unique individual and very blunt. Sagittarians just spit it out. They don't think twice. They're very frank. So she hits you with Saturn, Uranus, and Ascendant. Mutable. It's all mutable. North Node is cardinal Aries, but Sagittarius is mutable, very changeable, adaptable. But no air. She has no air. So mostly she runs on inspiration, I think. She runs on inspiration and intuition and instinct. Having so much water, I could see how that situation happened with her. It's different if you're partying with people and you're doing drugs and alcohol, but it's a whole other thing, like Cosby, when someone drugs you, and just holds you hostage for years, your own producer. Anyway, no air. She's got Venus, Neptune, that's in Taurus, Earth, Mars that was it. Venus and Neptune are in Capricorn. That's her career, making money in her career. The dollar sign that she put in her name, that really helped. But having those in the second house helped as well. And Mars in Taurus, and the MC is in Virgo. Very hard worker, very analytical, attention to detail. She wants everything perfect. Her songs and her material. So the Earth certainly helped her to put her artistry into a form, to give her some business sense. Her seventh house is Gemini. The sign is Gemini, mutable Gemini, so that's communication. But there are no planets there, but that colors her relationships, in the music field. So Earth in water, she has Pluto, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Jupiter. Incredible, all in Pisces. So she's a true Piscean, just almost, I was going to say almost drowning in water, but not really, kind of like Kurt Cobain, but not really. He's the most Pisces chart, most water I've ever seen. She has Earth to back her up, and she does have a lot of fire. So, very interesting woman. Darko, thank you for requesting this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you would like your chart done, please go to margaretrosanastrology.com and fill out the info, and I will do your chart. All right. Take care, everyone.